Gaffer, that was nothing short of incredible from your boys tonight.
Yeah, especially in the second half. I think that I like Rotherham. I like what they're about. I like their manager. I like their coaching staff. I like their players. You know, I mean, I said at the beginning of the season, I hope that that they go on and win the league. I thought they would be up there in those top two, and they've proved it. You know, they just got some great lads. You know. Woody at the back, what a brilliant career he's had, and still does a fantastic job for them. And they've got some really good players, and they never give up, they never give in. On another night there, you know, I know it's the one of taking your chances, but I think second half certainly, I thought we were outstanding tonight, and played against the team that are the best team in the league. And you don't get to be how many points clear they are without doing something right. So good luck to them. Well done to them. You know, they battled hard for a point tonight, but I thought our lads were outstanding, and I'm really, really pleased with our boys tonight. Really pleased with them.
They were absolutely outstanding, and had so many chances that went so agonisingly close as well throughout that second half.
Well, I think if you look at certainly Nurse's shot. There ain't a goalkeeper, and even the goalkeeper for them tonight, who was absolutely outstanding, made 3 or 4 great saves tonight. Certainly the rebound for a start. I mean, he was probably, when you look at it, the best player on the pitch, because he was the one who had the biggest effect on the game tonight, or certainly on the scoreline. So yeah, really, really pleased with our lads. Just so disappointed from that they haven't got the 3 points that they deserve. But what will happen is, you know, it swings and roundabouts in this game. You've got to move on quickly from it, and you know, you might get 3 points in another game between now and the end of the season where we haven't deserved 3 points. You know, looking back over the recent run of games, we've ended up drawing games and even losing the 2 games we lost 1-0 where we could have easily won those games. As I've said time and time again. But looking at tonight, I thought we were tremendous tonight.
You mentioned Nursey's pile driver is the word I'd use for it.
Yeah.
And we've talked about his shot in recent press conferences as well before games.
Yeah.
Saw exactly what he can do.
We don't want to talk about it too much because then people will close him down a bit quicker. So we won't want to give that one too much airtime, Johnny.
No, fair enough. It was, even when Rotherham had their good periods in the first half, we were never out of it. We still had chances in the first half as well that we could have done.
Yeah, no, we did. I just felt as though there was things that went on in a game, and there was probably 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 5 things I've written down on the board at half time that we needed to do better. And the only one we did, there was only 1 out of them, but I thought if we could do them 5 things better than what we did them in the first half, I thought we would win the game. The last one was obviously get the finish off. We didn't do that, but for 4 out of 5 tonight. And by the way, all they did is they tried to get the finish. So as I've said before, you know, winning isn't everything, but trying to win is, and we try to do that in every game. It might be tactically different in some games, but what you can't do is you can't open that back door and open up good teams.
We talked about how many chances your side created, but in the second half, I don't think they had a shot until the 85th minute or something like that. You were defensively fantastic as well. Yeah,
well, the only thing is, a lot gets talked about us defensively. Do you know what? I couldn't tell you. In fact, I could tell you probably on one hand. It's how you defend from the front as the team that stops them opportunities. You know, we very rarely do any back 3 or back 5 work. Very rarely. I'll bet you there hasn't been 5 times this season where I've worked with a back 3 or a back 5. I bet there isn't 5 times. But they were good. Positional sense was good. Reading of the game. They very rarely get any surprises. The analysts, Dave, Aaron, in the background, we're very, very analytical. There's never really any surprises. Even if we want to look at goals that have been against us, it might come from a mistake. But you know, let's not veer into like the negative side of things. I just thought we were brilliant tonight.
It's been a very long week. Portsmouth and Burton on a heavy pitch, and then a third game here tonight. And your side, for every single minute of all three of those games, never given up, kept running, kept doing everything they should.
All that will stem from the work we did in July. If you can get a good base, so there's always an off-season programme for the team. There's always an off-season programme that leads you into pre-season. If you can get through that off-season and then get through pre-season, what normally happens then, by the time you start finishing your games, if you can get to the end of July, the end of August probably, end of July with training, end of August with no injuries, as long as you can get to that end of that period of time, you can actually stay injury-free. We've been lucky that we've trained incredibly hard in pre-season that's given us a base that we can always go back to quite easy. And I think their fitness this season has been incredible. I think they've done so well. And the injuries that we've had have actually been major injuries in terms of, Josh Vella, medial knee ligament. Digger's going to have an operation on Monday to repair a ruptured ligament in his ankle. So when you look at those, and Sean Worley, another thigh with a tendon tear, they're freak injuries that can happen at any time. So soft tissue injuries are the problem if you keep pulling a calf or pulling a hamstring. But I think that AJ at the beginning of the season, and Chris now who's come in, Chris Worley, the sports scientist, we have some really good lads as players, but we have an incredible staff here as well who are really, really tight, work really, really hard for each other, and they're part of those performances as well tonight.
The operation that Digger's got to have, is that the outcome of his meeting today down in London?
Yes.
Yeah. Is there anything else as of yet, or just that there will be the operation Monday?
Yeah, not operation Monday. Yeah, okay. Operation on Monday. There's nothing else to add for that. He's fully ruptured the ligament in his ankle, and he'll have to have that repaired. No, I tell a lie. Actually, as well, he's done a metatarsal, so he might have to have that pinned while he's got the ankle open. We don't know that yet. It might just be a boot for the metatarsal, because he'll be in a boot anyway. But while he's in, he's going to have a look at it and find out whether he needs to pin the metatarsal. So, but we've, overcome adversity many times this year. So the character of the boys, as we've seen, we've lost Digger, but the last two performances have been tremendous.
Absolutely. Well, we wish him all the best.
Yeah,
well done
we all
today,
do.
Gaffer.
Thank you very much. Thank you.